I'm back. It's been over a year since I last made an update about my convict conditioning progress. I've seen a lot of comments on that video recently since I logged back into this account after 8 months or whatever it's been. Asking me, have I still been on the program? How's my progress? Yada yada. So here it is. It's been more than a year and a half now that I've been on the convict conditioning program. So let's talk about how I've done. Alright, if you haven't seen the last update video, which was after 5 months, probably watch that one first. Or don't, do whatever you want. But if you do go back and watch that one, watch the rest of my videos too, and leave likes and comments and subscribe to the channel. Tired of talking to no one here. Okay, I'm not going to talk a lot about what convict conditioning is, since I'm assuming you know, but it's a calisthenics program, bodyweight exercises, 6 different progressions, working different parts of the body, going from easy exercises to difficult exercises, like the one-handed push-up, or the one-handed handstand push-up, or the pistol squat, hanging straight leg raise, bridge to standing, and one-arm pull-up. Yeah, that's the one. So, last I left you, I was making pretty steady progress through the exercises, and I had seen gains. I think I looked and felt stronger than I did at the beginning. I didn't see much change in weight. I was about 137 pounds, and when I started I was 136. So not a huge change there. But, okay, let's just get into the body composition now. How do I look? How do I feel? And how much do I weigh? Because my goal back then was to get to 150 pounds. Well, how did I do? As you can see there, that reading was 152.2 pounds, which was cheating because I was carrying my camera and wearing pants. But I'm actually more like 148.2, which is what I was this morning, just wearing underwear. And I tend to fluctuate now between like 145 and 149. So I'm alright on the cusp of 150, but my goal now is 155. Because I notice I tend to fluctuate about 5 pounds, so if I can get to 155, I'm solidly above the 150 mark. And I do weigh more than I ever have in my life, and yes, for me that's a good thing. And I think most of the gains has been muscle, though probably also a little fat. Oh, I feel like I'm a little bit more well padded for whatever reason. And as far as strength goes, I've been progressing in a lot of the exercises, and we're going to go through them one by one. I'll show you my workouts, and I'll show you what I'm doing now. In the meantime, let's get to the good stuff. I know you want me to take my shirt off and flex for you, so here we go. Have I seen titanic gains? No, you might not even be able to tell there's much of a difference between 5 months and the 1.5 year mark now, just from looking at me. I don't know, let me know in the comments. It's hard to judge your own body because you see it every day and you're kind of get used to what you look like and don't see the changes. But maybe you can tell me if I've changed significantly or not. Let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe, like, share the video. What's wrong with you? Let's get into the individual exercises here. First, let's talk about push-ups. Push-ups, I think back when I left you, I was still doing the one-handed push-up with one hand on the basketball, one hand on the ground, but both hands right underneath me. I've progressed since then. I'm on what is called lever push-ups, and I do about 2 sets of 10 with each arm now. and the progression is 2 sets of 20, so I'm pretty far away from passing the lever push-ups, but after I do, I will be at the master level step. Holy crap. Yeah, so I went past the uneven push-ups, which is what they were called, did the 1/2 one-arm push-ups, got to the progression there, which was 2x20, and now I'm on the lever push-ups. They're pretty tough, but I'm at intermediate right now, and working my way up to the one-arm push-ups, which still seems really far away. I don't know. I think it's gonna take me a long time to make this progression, but we'll see. All right, let's talk about pistol squats. Back when I left you more than a year ago, I could do a couple of pistol squats. Have I improved that much? No, not really. I could mostly do the pistol squats when I was wearing shoes though, and now I can do them not wearing shoes. And I think it's because the heel support makes it easier to keep your balance. You don't believe me, do you? What? You want to see it? You want to see me do it? All right, let's go. In jeans. Alright. I already did a few of those earlier today for my workout, so forgive me if that wasn't all that impressive. Let's try it one more time. Okay. Alright, so I can do it, but what I'm actually on right now is the assisted one-leg squats, and that was what I was on when I left you more than a year ago, but I've made improvements, and instead of using a basketball now, I'm using my rings. I just find it's easier, it feels better, and I'm not using my arms very much to hold my weight, mostly just for balance. When I first attempted a one-legged squat, it was pathetic. It looked like a baby learning to walk for the first time. So I've come a long way in the pistol squat, and I'm pretty proud of being able to do even a couple. Most people I don't think could even get close, at least not without months of training. As far as the pulls go, okay, I've come a long way here. I left you, I was still on the horizontal pulls after 5 months. I think I ended up just skipping this one because it seems stupidly hard to get to the progression standard, which was, what, 3 sets of 30. Impossible, okay? Maybe you can prove me wrong, upload a video, whatever, but I could not make that happen. So I progressed, jackknife pulls, half pull-ups, full pull-ups, close pull-ups. Now I'm on the uneven pull-ups, which is where you grab your wrist and use one hand on the bar and pull yourself up. I'm not terribly far away from being able to progress. I think my best ever was 2 sets of 6 uninterrupted. But progression set is 2x9. I still have a ways to go. Progress is slow going here, but I have made a lot of progress. When I first started doing this exercise, I could barely just do 1 or 2, and my wrist hurt a lot from gripping. And now it doesn't hurt anymore when I do that. So I guess I've gotten used to it, toughened up. I'm a man now. But beware of that when you first start this exercise. That yeah, your wrist might hurt. You might even bruise yourself holding onto your wrist really tightly, but for me at least, it did get a lot better. It doesn't hurt anymore. Bridges. I've made a lot of progress in bridges. I think I was on head bridges back in the last update video. I've progressed to half bridges, to full bridges, and my back is a lot more flexible now than it used to be because of this exercise. Just check out my full bridges here. I think they look pretty good, especially for how I started in the beginning. Then I progressed past the full bridges into the wall walking, going down from a standing position. This was kind of fun. This was interesting the first couple of times I did it. Didn't take me long actually to progress past this, and now I'm on wall walking going up And I don't think it'll be long until I pass wall walking up. But the next thing is just a closing bridge. It's just going from a stand, bending backwards, and somehow catching yourself on the ground and going into a bridge. And I think there needs to be a couple of steps between wall walking up and closing bridges, because I still feel pretty far away from that. I think I might use a raised surface like a bed or something, so I'm not going all the way to the floor, and gradually work my way down. Maybe that'll work. If any of you have some progression ideas for this one, let me know. And then lastly, going from stand to stand, where you do the closing bridge and then you just stand up. We'll see about that. Abs, I was on the master level step over a year ago, the last update, and I'm still on the master level step. I have not yet done 2 sets of 30, but I'm not that far away. I think the best I've done is like 2 sets of 25. I still keep this spreadsheet. It records every single one of my workouts. I make comments, I record the sets and the reps. Let's see, hanging, straight leg raises. Okay, I think I was tired that day. Shut up. 25-15. Okay, I was tired from surfing that day. I guess I'm tired a lot. 25-18. 2x24, record breaker. Okay, that's the best I've ever done. 2 sets of 24. So I'm not that far away from 2x30. And I think after I get there, I'll just keep raising my legs up a little bit more, going past parallel with the ground. This one is the one I didn't really want to talk about. This is the one that has been the most difficult for me, surprisingly. Technically, I still have not passed the wall handstand set, the exercise here, where you have to hold yourself in a handstand against a wall for 2 minutes. Let's take a look. That was like May 2018. I was getting 84 seconds, 95 seconds, 75 seconds, 99 seconds. That's pretty good. I have not improved. I have, if anything, I've gotten worse. Let's fast forward here. My most recent handstand, 70 seconds, 63 seconds, 83 seconds. I think the best I've ever done was about 5 months ago, 103 seconds, January 4th, 2019. That's the best I've ever done. And I've gotten worse since then. I guess I had a really good breakfast that day. I don't know. Maybe it's because I have gotten heavier, put on about 10 pounds. Maybe that makes a difference. But damn, that one, I didn't just decide to only focus on that. Now every day, every time that day comes around, I do that, but then I also do a handstand push-up set that comes after it. So I started with half handstand push-ups using a shoebox under my head, and now I'm doing what I call 3/4 handstand push-ups, because I think going from half to full handstand push-up is a little bit much. So I did intermediate, reduced about half of the surface that I was using to use as a marker. And now I can do, let's see, what did I do? 14 and 10, 15 and 11, and progression is 2x15. So I don't think it'll be that long until I get to 2 sets of 15. I was doing worse for a while, and I figured out that was because my hands were too close together. They're wider apart, it's much easier. So once I get to 2x15, maybe I'll take another one of those surfaces off and do like 7/8 handstand push-ups, because I think it really pays to do take it by degrees and not just jump from half to whole. As far as the workouts as a whole go and how consistent I've been, I haven't been perfect. I'll say that. Let's just take a look back through here. Sometimes I skip like a whole week. I don't know what happened there. I guess I was doing other workouts, changing my approach. I was on a business trip. So yeah, things get in the way, life gets in the way. I don't always keep up with it. Over the last couple of months, at least, I've been very consistent, doing it almost every day, unless I'm doing some other form of exercise. I'm still doing the 1 exercise per day method of using convict conditioning. So there are other ways to do it. You can do 3 workouts a week and do several exercises each workout. The way I do it is pretty much every day working out, but just doing 1 exercise. And will I stick with that? Actually, no. Today, for the first time, I did something a bit different. Right now, I'm going to be switching it up and taking some inspiration from another YouTuber I watch who's doing convict conditioning. And instead of doing 1 single exercise 1 day a week, I'm going to do every exercise every day, but just 1 set. So I'll warm up a bit. I just took a video of my exercise doing this today. So I'll warm up a bit, and then I'll go through the different sets 1 at a time, just doing a single set, not going quite to failure, but close. And it gives me a much better cardio workout. My heart's beating faster for sure, I'm breathing harder, I'm sweating more. And overall, I'll be doing a lot more reps on each of these exercises. And I think switching it up like this will help me break out of this groove and perhaps make some more progress. I won't be doing the exact same things every single day. I'll switch things up. Today I did just straight pistol squats, did 3 on each leg, not a whole lot. But then tomorrow I'll do the assisted pistols. I'll probably switch back and forth between those. And then every once in a while I'll probably just take a day and focus on trying to progress on a particular exercise. See if I feel ready, I'll try to do that and pass that exercise and move on. So we're going to see how this works. I'm kind of excited about it. It's going to switch it up, make it a little bit more exciting, and I think cause me to make some more gains. Alright everybody, this was a 1.5 years on convict conditioning. I still like the program, I'm still going to be working it, tweaking things, doing my own experiments with the exercises. But I'm excited to see where it goes, and I'm still on the program. I'll try to do another update, not waiting a year to do it this time. I'll try to do maybe 1 update every few months, tell you how it goes, at least if these videos get attention. Let me know down below if you're doing this program as well, if you've got any questions or suggestions. And I hope to see you all next time. Watch the rest of my videos, subscribe to the channel, like, and comment.